Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, welcome to another episode of Sidewalk Saint by popular demand from my friends, my beautiful, beautiful sisters and brothers, and they really said a lot of nice things, and I just want to thank you guys. I pretty much was just about done with YouTube, but you know, I don't know how it takes 2 years to get an average of 3 or 4 views a week. It's a bit daunting, but the fact that I made a difference in your guys' lives, and actually that you appreciate what I'm doing and have been able to apply it to your lives is what makes it all worthwhile. So, you know, I'm just grateful. So let's talk about imprints today. What the hell is an imprint, Brother Phil? What are you talking about? So we'll start with the 10,000 monkey science projects. What are you talking about now, Phil? I always get way out there, don't I? But that's what's fun. So let's have fun. Spirituality should be fun. Just walk into a Buddha temple and start to pretend like you're gonna meditate, and then just start laughing at everybody. Just laugh, 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 and they're gonna be like, "You're disturbing us." But guess what? That's really, it's funny. That's really what's up is laughter and joy and peace, because you know what the eternal continuous state of God is? Laughter. You don't have to believe me, but it's true. Anyways, let's talk about imprints again. What's an imprint? An imprint is something, I'm going to give it a dualistic definition by how I'm using the imprint. You know, you could say that you could imprint something with I'm sorry, I'm spacing out. You could imprint something on a t-shirt. You could imprint something with your pen or whatever, or you can put an indent in something, and then that's an imprint that you put a dent in something. But we're putting imprints in humanity's consciousness grid. So why did I start out with the monkeys and not bring it up first? Because I had to tell you what was second before it was first, so it would make sense. The 10,000 monkey experiment's been done several times by scientists, and what they did was these monkeys learned how to do this thing, and they watched them, and then when it hit like I think it was the 1,000th monkey, it only took 1,000 monkeys. When 1,000 monkeys started doing the same thing with the same rock and the same stick, they watched almost like every other monkey that was even close in nature to where they lived with sticks and rocks also started doing the same thing exactly the same way. So, and this happened over and over and over, and they couldn't disprove it. So now it's a real theory, the 1,000 monkey theory. And what it is it proves what it is that it proves that if enough people on one side of the planet think something, the other people will think it too. It's utter proof. It's literal, actual, irrefutable facts that this happens. So that is what you do to imprint. That is what an imprint is. There is a consciousness grid. They know it. It's being widely accepted by science now, and always has been by spiritual people, and the spiritual people in the spiritual, whatever you want to call it, group. So an imprint is an important thing. It's like yesterday, it was a really big thing for me that I didn't get mad and react at this guy that went crazy on me, that we talked about in this last video. The guy on the bicycle that just completely did a U-turn and almost died in front of me. Didn't give me a signal, I had no idea, but it didn't matter. That wasn't the point. The point was the imprint that I put on the GAYA grid was so very amazing. And what imprint was that, Brother Phil, that you did that was so amazing? Why don't you tell me? Well, I will tell you. I'm going to tell you this. The fact that somebody could not react and have understanding and compassion for an absolute lunatic, okay, is tremendous. It's so big. It's such a big deal, because people will stop reacting also. I mean, it's a big thing. Let's put it this way, and I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but I'm going to. I'm definitely the equivalent of 10,000 people having a thought. when I put an imprint on the Gaia grid. Why am I like that? I don't know, but believe me, I am like that. I promise you. So that means 10 other groups of people likely will receive that imprint somewhere else on the planet, in several places, hopefully, I hope, because that's what I do in my spiritual techniques. I share things into the Gaia grid to make people's lives better. And so it's very likely that maybe 10,000 people or more, instead of reacting and wanting to fight someone and having all these horrible thoughts about what they're going to do to that person and what they would have done, and I'm going to show him, and seeing the visions of running people over and shit. And don't lie, you know you see that. Don't lie, because that's what it is. That was the problematic imprint that was created falsely by people that would have us doing these sorts of things and thinking these thoughts. Okay? So you imprint on the Gaia grid something as amazing as not wanting to attack somebody for calling you an asshole in the middle of the street while you're blocking traffic, and sending them blessings instead, and understanding their plight. My unconscious brother, who I sent all kinds of light to. I mean, all kinds of light, dude. I could feel it flowing through my chi and my chakras. It's beautiful. And that was the only way I could actually escape from the stress and anxiety of what that event would have brought me. Because it started trying to creep its way in. That stress monster will come get you. You ever find yourself, you wake up in the middle of the night feeling hella stress, crazy amounts of stress for nothing? That's right, they're attacking you. I would say that's probably a psychic attack. And there is people literally that are empowered and financed by government people. Yes, by government people. Yes, your government is against you. They're getting better, but they're still against you. And they make sure there's literally a doctorate that's available that you can find. I don't want to get too conspiratorial. I just made a word again. I love making words. But I want to get more cosmetic. I love that word too. Cosmetic. I made that word, by the way. I'm going to make a dictionary with all my goofy words. I swear, one day. But to get back on point, that's your imprint. So you imprinted something. You changed lives. Now, if your event is so powerful and it sits with you really well, you don't need 1,000 people. Only you will be enough, right? And so, since people are changing right now, more and more people will do that, and then it's more likely that more and more people will do it also, without even having ever even met any of the other people. It's impossible for that not to happen, because science proved it, and there was already something known to me, but now it's proven. It's just proven. The 1,000 monkey experiments, and there's other things that have been done that are proving the quantumness of Earth and all of the cosmos. In fact, that everything absolutely, unquestionably is connected, and so that's great, and that's what you want to be doing. You're going to be doing beautiful, happy, lovely imprints on everything that you can. And that's what makes it so... Let's talk about my rose log and my sparrow wanderer and my Care by Susie's out there right now, just for a second. You guys are out there putting good energy out there and saying amazing things and being positive. And let me tell you something. You don't need 1,000 people around you that agree with you to make an imprint all over the planet with your love and your kindness and your awesomeness, Susie. and my sparrow, my beautiful sparrow, and my wonderful rose. And if I didn't mention any other people, I do love all of you guys. I want you to know that right now. I got all kinds of love for everybody, but you guys get the most because you guys are the ones that view me. So I can directly interact with you through this theory. Actually, I can do that. When I see your picture and I'm like, oh yay, and then I send you a thing, you get more than that. You get more. You get all kinds of love comes through my channel. So it's awesome. I'm imprinting on you, and you imprinted on me by saying nice things to me. And then I'm going to imprint on other people because I had a good day. And then you're going to go have a good day, and you're going to go imprint on other people. And so you're doing it physically and literally, spiritually too. right? So it's like the chain of love. Oh, we're the chain of love. Oh my gosh. Sister Susie, I'll be your chain of love all day. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you. But I will, actually. I would. Anyways, all you wonderful, sweet, kind ladies that are out there, and all my brothers too, that are just doing their thing, trying to get information out there. We're all reaching for the same thing, and it's beautiful. We're all reclaiming our planet, and it's beautiful. We did actually reclaim it completely, but we need to get rid of the old patterns and release and bring back our self-worthiness. Bring back your self-worthiness. Let me say it again, brothers. Bring back your self-worthiness. You can go out there and do all the nice stuff you've ever done in your whole entire life. And, sorry, I just spaced out. And not think that you're worthy, and then it's just all a waste of time. It's not a waste of time that you're trying, but you didn't have any effect on anything. Because if you don't feel like you're worthy, like I always say, you cannot give that which you don't have. And you cannot receive that which you do not give. So understand what that means with me, if you will. You've got to have self-love to give real love. What you think is love is self-sacrifice if you don't feel that you're worthy. Because it can't be anything else until you love yourself. I know it's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. I get it. It is. It's hard. But that's what's up. So, be self-worthy and leave all kinds of very powerful love imprints. And that's how you become more of an imprinter of good things. Because if you don't feel self-worthy and good about yourself, it's literally a blockage between you and your ability to be that 1,000 monkey person. I said you're a 1,000 monkey person. That's awesome. I'm like 10,000 monkeys. I'm like a gorilla man, for sure. Believe it. That's my friends call me the Beast. So yeah. Anyways, not because I'm mean. I don't hurt nobody. I don't fight or nothing. So yeah, that's it. Leave imprints. Be self-worthy, and claim your power and use it to imprint amazing things in humanity's grid and change everybody's lives for the better. That's some serious stuff, and it's real. Science has proved it, and spiritually we've already known it. So let's get out there and imprint the world with loveliness. All my YouTubers out there, of which watch me, bless you guys all. Imprint everything the best you can, and be able to step outside yourself and not react and get mad at that guy, and understand for them and send them love instead, because that's what they're really looking for. That's why they keep yelling at people. They're waiting for the one person that was man or woman enough to have the realization of what I'm telling you, and send them love, and maybe they'll just completely stop yelling at people altogether thanks to you. Brother, you're changing lives. Sister, you're changing lives. Good job. Good job, you guys. Love you very much. And we'll see you on the next one.